searching for my pieces. I'm searching for my pieces.
Hi Leo, what's going on? This is going to be a reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Everyone is welcome here, even cross watchers. So, welcome to June 2020. As you guys watch this reading, we have reached the end of June. All right, so we're going to be reflecting on some of the main themes and, stuff, energy, emotion, whatever comes out that will hopefully help some of you guys out there. So we're going to take a quick look at what's behind you as the Strength card, Leo. This is the ruling card for Leo. So behind you is going to be some kind of quick message that may resonate for June as well. Ooh, we have the Seven of Swords, and I just did a bunch of shuffling. I did the Cancer and the Gemini and the Cancer reading. You're my third reading and my last reading for tonight until I start it tomorrow. So I did a lot of shuffling, Leo, and I just wanted to let you guys know that this definitely is somebody's specific vibration for me to have to shuffle for like 20 minutes like I did, and then I finally connected to you guys. Listen, we have the Seven of Swords right behind the Strength card, so this is like kind of a main message for June. Now, Seven of Swords, it's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. That might be important in your chart or someone else's chart, but the Seven of Swords is one of those sneaky cards, Leo. I don't know if there's any lies or deceit that is relevant to mention on your behalf, or if there's someone around you. If you have a feeling that someone is lying to you, stealing is a big thing to mention with this. On your behalf, someone else is. You came up big in the Gemini reading, and I just looked down at this. So when I explain this card, it's going to remind me a lot of the Gemini reading. If you have Gemini energy, or if you're dealing with a Gemini, you might want to watch, because there's just like this, I don't know if there's competition or something like that, but we'll get to it in a moment, Leo. I just see there's some kind of lie or deception holding you back or another person back. And I say that because the Strength card is, yes, it comes up for strength. It comes up for perseverance and confidence and all that. You know, it takes a lot of confidence to tame a lion. This is about approaching a situation or someone approaching you. Like this woman is approaching this lion. Like this is something that could bite her, hurt her, you know, in some way, but she's just approaching it and petting it. Like she sees who the lion really is. So this is you or someone else in the situation, but you're being held back. You know, the Strength card talks about being held back, holding yourself back from being a beast, holding yourself back from saying something, doing something. And it's not that you're not courageous or that you're not brave, it's that you're trying to tame, okay? And I don't know if you're lying to yourself, because this is self-deception as well, Leo. We could always be lying to ourselves. Someone's just trying to get away with something here in June. Behind the surface, they're trying to go unseen. Now, that doesn't have to be a bad thing. Sometimes, in order to surprise people, we have to take on these energies and do a little sneaking. But for some of you, that could be actual lying, cheating, deception. It's something here ain't transparent. Someone's trying to get away with something, but don't worry. They're in broad daylight. This person always, they always get found out. And one last thing I was going to mention, yeah, we mentioned that it was something being taken. We mentioned that it could be, it's strategizing, Leo. There may be, especially Mercury being retrograde, you may have to do some strategizing in June. I keep mentioning this card because it's the first card right behind you. So we're going to move on here, but I'll tell you what, there's something important there. Now, we have the Six of Wands, and this is just your energy for June. So basically, I don't know if someone's trying to steal the limelight here, and that's what reminds me of the Gemini reading, because there was a Leo in that reading that was linked to some kind of like, just watch the reading, you guys. It's very weird what's going on here. Someone here is stealing all the attention. Someone here takes all the credit or takes all the acknowledgement for something you do or that's being done on your behalf, Leo. Because the Six of Wands is fire energy. It's Aries, Leo, Sag. This is celebrations, acknowledgement, attention. This is my Leo card. It's a situation where you or another person's getting a lot of attention. But could it be during that? Because there's a lot of people in this card, at least 6. So you and 5 others, or you and 6 others, so 7 altogether. We've got 7 and 6 here. So I don't know if July 6th is important or if June 7th was important, okay? But I feel like while you're getting all this attention, or while someone is busy getting recognition and attention, they don't even see that someone who you were winning with, or someone who you've, what is it when you count success with a person, like someone you feel like you've celebrated with and accomplished things with, there might be just something going on. I'd clarify this if I could. but it ain't that type of reading. It's just energy. So I don't know if someone's lying to you about attention, or if they're lying to you about a promotion or acknowledgement, or again, if someone's taking all the attention or something, if you're holding yourself back because you know someone's lying, so you ain't even going to give them attention. This could be an Aries. It could be an Aries in your life, a parent, and a father specifically. This is someone's boss. Like, someone also is getting promoted here. Now, obviously, this isn't going to be for all of you guys. I'm just trying to read the energy in a general reading for many, many Leos out there on my channel. Watch for your rising sign too, guys, because it'll resonate way more. But I basically see, I don't know if this is someone's father or baby father. There might be a baby father here to mention. Someone who is really arrogant, gets a lot of attention. They have to be the center of attention, even if they have to take it. Because the Seven of Swords is taking back something that belongs to you. Okay? Now, I don't know if someone told a lie in front of a bunch of people here about their father, or about being a father, or if this is a boss. But this is about ultimately Aries energy, taking your power back, running an empire. This is the king of all kings, very masculine energy. But so someone here is seen, I mean, this is a very stern look on this person's face too. Okay, so they're very serious, they're very in control, they have a very serious demeanor, but they know they're being lied to or something like that. Someone at this celebration or party or something like that, like this in June, they know someone's lying. Like, this could be one of those situations where someone is like getting all this attention for a goddamn lie. And that might be someone you're noticing around you. So you quit turning up with them. You quit celebrating with them. We have an Aquarius here. We have Aries and Aquarius. Someone's father may be an Aquarius. Someone's boss may be an Aquarius. Now, with the Emperor and the Six of Wands, I want to say the Emperor is a boss. Someone who's an authority, wears a uniform. And that could be anything. And then this is a promotion. So I do see someone might be stepping up. Their boss may have got a promotion or something. Someone is ultimately wishing for this. Now, there's someone who gets a lot of attention here with the Star card. This is someone who's a celebrity maybe, and gets a lot of attention. But there's some kind of wish here as well for more control, to move up at work. Okay, but maybe this position was stolen from someone, or maybe you have to compete and take what's yours here, Leo. This might not be work. It could be any situation where you know what you want. You know you have the power and control to pursue this, something you're desiring and wishing for. But there's a lot of attention and the need. Maybe there's someone in your life who gets a lot of attention or something like that, and you're gonna need to stay in control. I don't know, this is a little confusing, so hopefully it resonates, because there is an Aries and Aquarius here, or something of that sort. I don't know what's going on here. It gets a lot of attention. Someone's father figure or baby daddy or whoever. I don't know if someone's father's birthday is, because there's a celebration with a boss or something. But either way, Leo, you have a direction to choose from. You have also the Two of Wands, but you're destined to move in a certain direction, and you can feel when you hold the world in your hands in this direction that it's fated. There's a direction that you want to go in, and you're wishing for it. Maybe it's a direction of more control, where you're the head of the house or something like that. But this is about choosing between comfort and growth. Your destiny is going to be uncomfortable, but it's going to put you in a position of power and authority. Now, we have a Gemini here. Okay, I don't know if there's any Geminis here, birthday celebrations, or there's definitely a Gemini that you live with, that you're married with, that there's a twin flame here. Let me mention that, because the twin flame, this is 1111, and the lovers is twin. So this is essentially someone you can be naked with, someone who is vulnerable around you, divine connection here. There's a twin flame you're connecting with. Now, I don't know if all of you know about twin flames. There's also a choice between a home environment or some kind of choice that might affect, I don't know if there's a wedding here or a long distance lover, because there is a mountain between these two lovers, and sometimes that's metaphorical or literal. So there is a choice between relationships or home environments, a commitment perhaps. Definitely a celebration here. There's a couple celebrations here. A smaller one where you gained a lot of attention or something like that. And then there's a big one here. There's a Gemini for sure. The direction of your home and commitment and all that is changing. There's a choice between a home environment or relationship that makes you comfortable, or some kind of dynamic like that. Like, there's going to be losses, okay? There's definitely something you lost in the past. We got the 5 and the 6 of Cups here. That's chronological. Something that was given to you, a memory. Someone here from your past gave you something. It's a memory. You lost it, or it makes you feel upset. Like, there's definitely, I don't know if someone here feels like they lost a soulmate or they lost an opportunity. There's memories of loss here, disappointment. There's children here as well. This is some sadness, Leo. Some of you guys might feel this at some points in June too, or you're just looking back on memories, but ultimately we have this twin flame connection, this choice between two homes or something like that. Gemini energy, Aquarius, Aries coming up. We have the Two of Wands. Make sure you go where you're fated to go. Go with where your wish is. Take your control, Aries. Take the attention, take the acknowledgement, okay? Because these are very important months coming up for you. But this Seven of Swords here, be very careful, because there's something here that is linked to deception in some way. And because of that, because of this feeling, someone feels you're lying or you feel like they're lying, you may have to hold yourself back, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at June, all right? We'll talk about a little bit of astrology here in a moment, but we're going to look at how you enter June 2020. This is for Leo Moon, Rising, and Sun. How did Leo, Moon, Rising, and Sun enter June 2020? We have a card coming out, and it is the Knight of Wands. That is you, that is Aries, but first and foremost, Sagittarius. Not that you're not the Knight of Wands, Leo. Trust me, you, Aries, and Sag can definitely get on this horse. We'll talk about what the Knight of Wands represents, but this could be a Sagittarius worth mentioning. I'm going to say this just for general purposes. The beginning of June was quite fast. You came into the beginning of June with a lot of passion. There might have been some impulsiveness. There might have been some inconsistency, but ready to go, ready to take action, ready to have fun, regardless of longevity. The Knight of Wands is in it for the adventure. Like, I don't know if there was some kind of passionate good news that came in or something like that. The Knight of Wands is in pursuit of passion. And let's see here, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So there was an underlying energy here of something you need, some kind of new beginning that is very valued. It could be something of value, something that can be bought or sold for a large quantity of money. There might be inconsistency. Maybe there's inconsistency in a certain area of your life, be it relationships, home environment. Beginning of June was inconsistent because there was something you needed as far as a new beginning. Money, usually. This is a lump sum of money, but anything you need. Anything you need with the Ace of Pentacles. Behind that is the Two of Cups. I'm so happy I looked. I did not want to look, but this is a relationship, a second chance. There was a phone call at the beginning of June where it was what you needed, okay? Maybe this is a person that you need, because we got you right here, Leo, with the Two Cups. There's a strong emotional connection that you feel this is your purpose to love this person, to maybe reconcile. There may be a choice between two people with the Two of Cups, but it's like there's an offer here that for you, but there's also maybe a little bit of an argument amongst friends. Okay, yeah, that might be what's holding you back. There's a third party and cheating and lying on your behalf or someone else's. But what I can say is that the trumpet is sounding for these two people to come together. These soulmates, okay? There's a second chance here, and this time it can be a golden opportunity. So let's continue. We have the Four of Swords coming out. This is resting time. This is peace and meditation. Some of you out there are trying to really, even though there's impulsiveness and the need to act now and act passionately and go strike while the iron's hot kind of energy, it's like, make sure you're not just running, because this is a little short-wired and stuff like that. It's not quite the King of Wands. This kind of person, if it's you or someone else, either way, this card has a lot of maturing to do when it comes to like just, you know, balance and stuff. But it's a young whippersnapper, like a lot of energy, a lot of excitement, a lot of sexual energy. But you're being told to also get your rest at the beginning of June. Maybe there's a break with a Sagittarius. There's a Sagittarius someone hasn't spoke to in a long time here. Aries, a Sag, a Leo. I'm going to say Sag. When I see the Knight of Wands, it's Sagittarius. Now, there was a Sagittarius full moon this week. You know, this was Gemini season. Gemini is your 11th house. And so it's interesting that we had the Three of Cups come up, that socializing, gossip, reconcile energy. There might be three people or three women specifically that come together for drinks or something like that. I don't know, gossip and energy amongst friends. I'm mentioning that because the first half of June was all about groups of people for you, especially if you're a Leo rising. You might want to watch for your rising sign to really get the houses resonating. Because for Leos, Gemini is your 11th house, and we enter your 12th house. Very important here at the end of June, okay? So yeah, there's some inconsistency with a person. This is the take a break card. You know, I don't know if there's anybody that you haven't spoke to in a while. And I do feel it's a Sag because we have the Temperance card here. Now, Sagittarius energy is already so important at the beginning of June because of that full moon on the 4th and the 5th. But there's also something here about patience late at night. Like someone here is very impatient coming into June. And you're probably impatient now as you watch this toward the end. Like you come in ready to take action. But then you're met with, oh, nope, you have to wait 4 weeks. You have to wait another month. Like something's happening in July, not June. You need to rest and meditate and heal and give yourself time to think until then, until it's time to take action. Because this is different energy. The Knight of Wands is usually not someone who lays this peacefully. This is the energy of like sanctuary, healing, quiet energy. Okay, and Sag here. So you need to be patient. There's an energy here about patience, balance, and moderation mentally. Giving yourself a fucking moment of peace and of mind. And I'm telling you, there's a Sagittarius dimension here. Whether it's that full moon or you have Sag in your chart, or you're dealing with someone with Sag in their chart. Okay, but we've got someone, if this isn't you, Leo, then this is someone who's really ready to take action. But it's like you were told you had to heal first. You were told 4 days, 4 weeks. Wow, we have the Four of Wands coming up. So this has something to do with home, celebration, marriage. I don't know if there was any Geminis that you celebrated with their birthday, because this is a celebration at home. Someone could have had a party at their house. This is like family, holiday energy. So I know it's not July yet, but the 4th of July, like I got 2 4s here. This is someone wants their home to slow down. They want their home to be more quiet. This is the home that you sleep in, like I see definitely. But the Four of Wands, again, this came up for you before. This is a marriage, a commitment. Some of you guys haven't been home, or you haven't felt home, and this is like taking a break. I don't know. Maybe some of you guys would rather slept than had a party at the beginning of June. I'm telling you what you wanted to rush in and do and say, like, I don't know if you said something, expressed all of it, Leo, at the beginning of June, or someone came in charging to you. It's because I feel like there's a person who has been resting and healing in a home environment who's now ready. This could be you, Leo. You've had a lot of time. Someone lives alone, but also there might be other energies as well, because we have, 2 women underneath here. That's why there's a marriage here. There may be same-sex marriage or couples to recognize here. But either way, we have the Hanged Man. Yeah, someone here has been hanging around at home, trying to make... There's sacrifices here in a home environment. There's enlightenment, but there's someone here is stagnant. They feel stuck in a home environment. They're stuck in a marriage or a commitment, but it's enlightened them. It's someone here is really meditating. Okay, these are the quiet hours. 4 a.m. may be important here. Maybe there's a message that came to you while you were sleeping, or there's something here about someone who's sleeping in a home, because the Four of Swords is sleep. Maybe there was a dream that you had, and then there's some kind of inconsistency, but I can tell this might be Pisces energy. Now, June 23rd might be important because this is Neptune retrograde. Neptune went retrograde this month, and that's Pisces energy. But it's really to spiritually enlighten you. There is stagnance here. There's something that couldn't happen at the beginning of June, because you needed to be enlightened about something. Now, someone could be stuck in a home environment, but you know what? They're not going to be very much longer, because we have Mars and Saturn, 2 planets that are very important for this month. So there's a chapter ending for you, Leo, or someone else, and there's going to be an unexpected closing to a chapter, and I think it's for you because we have the Page of Wands. Now, this could be a young Aries child worth mentioning. This could be someone here. There's an Aries parent, like an Aries and a Leo hanging out, maybe a father figure. There might even be an argument. Okay, and I do see again that there might be an argument with friends, Leo, and this is over some kind of new beginning, new child, new love, reconciling, new feelings, but there's some kind of false foundation crumbling. It's over. Something is over here, and this ending between you or this ending someone else is going through really enlightened a person. So the Four of Swords is healing. Okay, there's some kind of healing home environment here. Give me more for Leo for June 2020. And we have the Chariot. So we do have a Cancer showing up. We have a car. There's a home environment and a car. Now there's a Cancer's birthday party here that is worth mentioning. That won't happen until the end of June, beginning of July, when Cancer season comes in. But there's a Cancer here to mention. I don't know if there's any obstacles in the home. This is about victory. This is about moving forward. Very fast forward moving card here. Very victorious regardless of obstacles. Because I don't know if there's a commitment, relationship, marriage here, home environment where there's obstacles or something. Regardless though, you are going to persevere and you're going to harness it all mentally. And that's what I love about the Chariot, is regardless of what's in the Chariot's way, it's going to persevere and prevail. Now, there may be something here about a missed opportunity worth mentioning, because we have the Ace of Wands at the bottom. So there's a new spark. It might even be sexual or creative, but there was a missed opportunity. And we got the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So that's you, Leo, in female form. I don't know if this involves a Cancer or if there's something here about, because this is a home environment, and home environment is Cancer energy. So there's a Cancer here and a home party. I don't know. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Wands. Oh, look, the Sun. So this is you, Leo. I don't know if this is a new child, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but this is a new spark. This is something that is literally going to spark joy within you, spark happiness. Okay, we have the Nine of Wands. So you're going to have to lower your guard a little bit, allow some of these options in. There's someone who's keeping an eye on you, Leo. They're watching you, okay? Or you're watching them. So let's shift into the second half of June 2020 for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What's going on? Wow, now this has happened for, I'm not going to even lie to you, for every single reading I've done tonight. As I mentioned, I've done Gemini, Cancer, and Leo. I kid you not, every zodiac sign is showing up tonight for their own reading. Now, I don't know about tomorrow if Virgo will show up for Virgo, like if the Hermit card will show up in their reading, or if Justice will show up for Libra, but we have you, Leo. So you could be dealing with someone else with Leo energy, or this could be you showing up in your own reading. This is definitely you. And when I put the cards like this, it's almost as if there's a passionate message. This is Sag and Leo to me. But this is also you on a horse of passion, ready to charge forward at whatever is passionately in front of you that you desire. But are you holding yourself back at the end of June, Leo? Are you holding yourself back? Does something need to be tamed? Because there's almost a fire here. You know, without sounding too vulgar, you know, because I like to keep this channel, like, you know, but there could be like desire here that you're holding yourself back. Like, ooh, I feel like something is so tempting, it's hot, it's sexy, but you're not touching it, maybe because you're already in a commitment, maybe because that person's already in a commitment, or they're already married or something. But we have a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here that might be linked to this energy. You need to tame your mind at the end of June. There's some kind of intellect here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you may have that energy in your chart, but someone's holding back from telling the truth. Someone's holding back mentally from communicating. Okay? King of Swords can sit and think forever without speaking. So, I don't know. This is about you getting really clear. Now, this could be, again, a male, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It doesn't have to be. It's masculine. So, the words that men say to you may be important at the end of June. What some man thinks. This could be kind of a narcissistic, kind of colder demeanor here, because the King of Swords says what he means, and he means what he says. He doesn't always say it mean, but there is a stern, factual energy to this person here. Or maybe you're being held back, kind of that Seven of Swords we had with you, Leo. Maybe the truth at the end of June is you're holding yourself back until someone comes correct with the truth. Now, behind the King of Swords is, yeah, someone here has an apology or an offer, but let's continue. Give me more for June 2020 for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We have the Page of Cups. We have a sweet little Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Maybe this is a sweet child or someone younger, someone who has more to experience emotionally before they're the Knight of Cups or the Queen or King of Cups. Someone here is offering you something at the end of June, Leo. I don't know what you're doing. This is you. Okay, or another Leo that you're dealing. But if you look at this card, we got the Page of Cups, someone who's approaching you with emotion, but you're like busy taming something over here, already a different situation. So I'm feeling a little bit like you might not be aware of this, or you might not be emotionally available, but maybe someone here is holding themselves back from offering this love, because this is a crush, new emotion, synchronicities, someone you haven't spoke to in a while or seen in a while. Like you took a break with this person, at least 4 months, 4 weeks, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, okay. Pisces to me, Cancer, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be that sign though, guys, because this Page of Cups can be anybody who has a love message. There's a love message coming to you, Leo, regardless of what you're doing over here with this lion. Like, you're gonna have to let the beast out eventually, because sitting here and taming and holding yourself back from this thing that you desired so much from the beginning of June, or this person who desires you, like, eventually, like, man, they're gonna break loose. All right, like, this might be some kind of love or emotion that comes in at the end of June, and it actually tames you. I don't know. It could be a younger child, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. The pages are children to me. There might be someone younger here. Bottom of the deck is the Empress. Wow, someone has Venus in Pisces here, Venus in Scorpio, Venus in Cancer. This is about emotional abundance. This is very, very divine. very feminine energy. There could be a mother here and a child. We have the Empress. This is Libra, Taurus, and Aries to me, but it's Venus energy. Venus going back direct, and that being a huge indication to untame yourself, Leo. It's the green lights. I know there's a lot of retrogrades, but I'm telling you, Venus going direct on the 25th, which is the day I'm recording this. That's when there's going to be someone who comes. This is an Empress, the queen of all queens. We already had the Emperor come out. That's the king of all kings, the father, the masculine. Now we've got someone's mother, or you as a mother, but this is creating something, mothering your own emotion, as if it's something you're feeling for the first time, instead of holding yourself back. Because someone here is very used to just kind of letting themselves think. Someone here is impulsive until it comes to like love and feelings, and then they're like, better wait a minute on that one. So the Empress, yeah, this is like a divine feminine queen, Empress, very attractive. Someone's very attracted to you, Leo, or you're very attracted to them. Behind the Empress, we have the Moon. So we have Pisces energy. Someone here literally has their Moon and Venus together. Someone here literally has Pisces Venus. Okay, someone here may be afraid, like with the Moon and the Empress, there's something here that someone's hiding about their appearance. Like there's a certain fear here to be seen as attractive, like, or they're wondering or something like that. Aries Moon, Libra Moon, Taurus Moon may be important to mention here with the Empress and the Moon. A very abundant, there's a secret attraction here that you're covering up, or that someone's covering up for you. That makes sense why they were watching you. Aquarius Moon, we got Aquarius. Now we've got someone here who's ready to speak out about secrets, okay? So I don't know if this is the unknown, or if someone here is afraid of the unknown, but it's like this is the truth that you've been focusing on that's coming out. This could be the moon in June. This could be the moon at the end of June, or yeah, the Cancer new moon. Sure, it could be that. The eclipse that took place on the 21st, yeah. Or it could be the full moon in Sag. I don't know, but there's just some clarity coming out. Maybe with someone's mother, or someone who's a wife, pregnant. Yeah, someone has a wife here. Give me more for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Just show me how they end June 2020. Show me the end of June. Alright, so we have the Ace of Pentacles, something that you need coming in at the end of June. And you know what it is it's going to allow you to end a burden. Because we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands that came out. So, new beginning financially with this earth energy, something you need. Again, now this might involve a home, like something you needed in order to commit. Could be a proposal here. But whatever you need, you know, it could be anything. You have to ask yourself that. It's going to be there's a huge offer for a commitment here, okay? Even though it's extremely lighthearted. Oh, I've been holding myself back. Yeah, okay. Well, there's a huge offer here. But in exchange, there has to be something. It's like you worked really hard for this. It's a huge amount of money here. Very much so involving a reconciliation, a soulmate, strong emotional bond here between these two people. You may have to choose, Leo, because there's just certain things that are over for you, right? There's literal chapters that are over for you, okay? Coming to the crashing and burning end so that you can take action elsewhere, okay? We've got definitely a Sag expressing something to you. You need to stay patient to make a decision and wait for good news. Like, this is going to strike. When this Tower strikes and ends a situation, that's when you're going to have the clear to take action and connect with this person emotionally. So there could definitely be some heaviness to let down at the end of June. Some kind of lump sum of money or something that you could buy or whatever you need. It could be anything, you know what I'm saying? I'm not here to tell you what you need. Only you can decide that. But I can tell you that it's related to a heavy ending that is going to be a huge relief for you. Now, this is apparently, I want to leave the Two of Cups at the bottom for you. This whole reading, Leo, has something to do with, you know, the action that you would like to take to pursue a soulmate. It's just that you're waiting on to take action. Like, this is Saturn and Mars here. So you're just waiting for lightning to strike to end this chapter. Here you are in feminine form, or it could be a Sag or Aries, but there's a strong emotional connection here between you and a person. There's just someone needs to stop taming their emotions and offer something, a new beginning. This could be a new home environment, a new commitment, a very valued home space. Like, but it's important that you it's important you enter July less heavier than you felt in June, with less responsibility. Okay, this could be a new job or something, a bunch of money to pay off something that you've been burdened with. But you know, it could involve a car or a Cancer. Cancer season is going to release a burden for you so that you can get into Leo season next month on the right foot. So please keep in mind, this is all 12th house energy. There's so much you're subconsciously carrying. Leo, I almost said Aries. There's so much you're subconsciously carrying here, and it has something to do with the emotions. People are offering you new love opportunities, new feelings, crushes, and something you need beyond all belief. But please know there is a soulmate connection here. Very passionate, very emotional, and you want to take action. Both of you do. So, hopefully you got your rest, Leo, because there's going to be some things taking place after you finish this 12th house. There's an ending here. The end of June is an ending. The beginning of July is an ending for you, so that you can step into your first house of self next month, okay? But this is what I have for you so far for June, you guys. If you have any questions, please let me know. I appreciate all your comments, likes, and subscribes. If you resonated with this and you would absolutely like a personal reading, you can get my description box information below and hit me up through email. We can talk way more about how to set that up, okay? But until then, I hope you guys had an amazing June and an even more amazing July. I'll talk to you then. Bye.